Good evening. Welcome to my crafting live stream. I am Sausage Fingers and Tiny Things on YouTube. And Tiny Things. I don't know why that's all caps, but hey. This is my on YouTube, and this is Twitch. I'm streaming on both tonight. If I can remember my username. All right. Welcome. I'm so excited to be here. Today, we are continuing my DIY greenhouse customization in the spirit of Morticia Addams. Last time, we did quite a few things. Let's see here. Where's the floor? I don't know where the floor went. Find it in a minute. But last time we did these little pieces of furniture. So cute. A little wire framed shelf. This was supposed to be yellow, but I painted it. And we've got another little table that I painted black. It was also yellow, if you could tell, if you can't tell. It was yellow underneath. There you can sort of see it. But I painted it black, distressed it a little bit. Because we're talking about Morticia Addams. Nothing is fully new, you know what I mean? Now let's see if I can find this floor. Here we go. And this is the other thing we worked on. Is the floor of the greenhouse. The instructions ask that you use a paper flooring that's printed with wood boards, and I don't want to do that, so I used actual dollhouse flooring and put some holes in it and stuff. This is burlap that I use for the rug instead of a printed rug on a piece of paper. And we got some stairs that I tried to scuff up a little bit. So that's what we have been doing for the last 2 streams, I think, 3? I don't even remember anymore. That's okay. Alright, I'm going to put these over here. And these are the directions. There's a lot to go through. So, I kind of think I need to start streaming more often, just so I can get through all of this, or just do it offline and post it on my YouTube as a video. So these are all the things that I need to do, and to be honest, I'm kind of in the mood for making some furniture. If anybody has any other ideas, please feel free, please feel free to say something. Yeah, so this is what they want it to look like, and I kind of, you know, it works. It's got the black and whatnot. I don't know. I think it would be cool to take a black Sharpie and just draw like little ornaments and stuff, like maybe something like this. Oh, isn't that nice? Like that. I think that'd be pretty. I mean, not so brazenly, of course. So anyways, yeah, I think let's do some furniture. I enjoy doing that. It's very, what's the word? Calming, low-key. So, yeah, these are the ones that we did last time. As you can see, it's yellow and orange. Not terrible, but not my vibe either. So let's do these two shelf units. We'll start with that. May or may not be boring. Or I can do one shelf unit and then something else. Like some flowers, or maybe I like the broom. There's a floor mat we could make. That can be weathered pretty easily. To be honest, things have been so busy in my neck of the woods that I haven't really had time to really sit down and gather materials that I would need for customization or anything like that. So, but I think maybe things will be slowing down now. Yeah, I got a dog, a puppy. He's a lot. That's kind of what's been taking up most of my time. Ruslan, привет! It's been a long time. I haven't been on Twitch in forever. How are you? I've kind of switched up what I'm doing here. I hope you're doing well. How's your channel? Or whatever they call it here on Twitch. Let's see. All right. I think we need... I have music on in the background. If you can hear it, I hope you can. I've been good. I've been really good. I'm glad you have as well. Yeah, I got a webcam. I thought it might be nice to just kind of have something else for people to look at instead of my sausage fingers making stuff. So, so for shelf number 4, we are looking for bag 2, 1. And then bag 3, 2, 2. This whole thing is so confusing sometimes. I do hope to eventually, I would like to come back to gaming on this channel, on this Twitch channel. At some point, I've been playing a lot of new games, like a lot of indie games, a lot of demos from small publishers, that sort of thing. And I've been playing so many of them, I don't remember half of the titles, so I'm so sorry. So we want 2, 2, 1. We want this big, ugly orange thing. I'm guessing it's this. And then we need, oh, this is a very, very basic shelf. Maybe I can add something to it. You know, I learned my lesson last time. I think I'm going to paint these first before I glue them, and then distress them. So I'm gonna take, I'm gonna take my painter's tape. My setup over here is very precarious. trick I've learned from watching a lot of YouTube crafters who seem to know what they're doing a lot more than me. And that's how you learn, right? Right. So this past weekend, I went to a Comic-Con, and I finally spent the money to buy myself a lightsaber, like an actual working, living, breathing lightsaber. It's really cool. So now I feel like I have to, I don't know, find a LARPing, Star Wars LARPing situation so I can learn how to actually use it. Believe it or not, excuse me, I'm looking for my paint, hold on. But believe it or not, I actually used to take fencing. I used to do that back in high school. All right, hi. Anyway, so I took fencing in high school, and not for very long. Here we go. Yeah, it wasn't for very long, and I did one competition, and my ass was soundly beaten. I had no idea what I was doing, and yeah, so I quit. And this was after my mom had bought me, like, she bought me all the equipment and stuff. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do this because I lost my very first, whatever, matchup. But I think if I had had a lightsaber and I was in some sort of Star Wars LARPing group, maybe I would have stuck with it. Even though I know lightsabering is not, if that's the word, is not the same as fencing, but still. I have a history of liking sword play. Alright, just gotta clean this brush off real quick. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna just paint this black. Because it's Morticia Addams. That's the spirit that we're going for with this customization. I'm gonna move this over here. What kind of plans do you guys have for this weekend? Because I have none. I just got done being sick. I'm gonna rest, take my new dog, to the dog park several times. He's 8 months old, and he's a delight, really, but he's also a handful. I haven't had a puppy since, like, gosh, since I was a kid. I had one puppy. He might have been like less than a year old, or at least a year old. I had one puppy when I was just out of high school, and that did not work out, unfortunately. And I felt so bad about it that I vowed to never get a dog ever again until I was absolutely ready to put in the time, because this dog was a lot. But I feel like I'm ready this time. And he's super smart, really sweet. He's just gangly and doesn't know what his body's doing. Like a toddler, you know? Alright. So I'm just gonna get the second desk, or that we're doing, ready with some black paint as well, because I'm trying to be smart this time, and thankfully acrylic paint dries pretty fast. All right. So I was talking earlier about wanting to game on my Twitch channel again, and this is so sticky. And I've been playing the new Star Wars Outlaw game, and it is a lot of fun. But I'm stuck on a level. It's one of those sneaky levels, and I'm not good at sneaking in games, unless it's Skyrim, apparently. I don't know why, but I snuck everywhere in that game. No one heard me coming. I'm sure that's kind of what you do in Skyrim. Anyway, so yeah, I think that would probably be fun to stream. But I mainly play a lot of sim games, like Sims 4 and like city builders, and I've gotten really into factory games, all different kinds of factory games. There's one called Shapes with a Z instead of an S at the end, and the second one just came out, but I played the first one and really loved it. The first one is super simple, very basic game. It looks like something that might have been on like itch.io, however you say it. And but it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one. And yeah. But what else have I been playing? I go back and forth between playing a lot and then like weeks not playing anything. I'm actually trying to do more of this sort of stuff because I think it's fun. I enjoy it a lot. Okay. This could probably use a second coat already. I don't know why I wrote my channel name down on this piece of paper when I'm just gonna cover it. That's thinking ahead for ya. And then once this is dry, which it shouldn't take too long, and honestly I don't mind it being not super opaque. It just kind of adds to the stress. So, you know, I was looking at some more Morticia Addams greenhouse reference pictures. Yeah, this isn't really anything like that. But that's why I say I'm doing it in the spirit of. So I want all the flowers to be black and brown and withered and dead. That's the idea. And I think in the little cracks that I made in the floor, like this one right here, I kind of want vines or maybe tentacles, but I'm thinking vines might be more appropriate for her, for that atmosphere. So yeah, and I think I'm gonna make all the flowers that they have in the kit, but cut the heads off and kind of glue some to the floor or in like a basket after, you know, she's cut them all off. I might be trying to rush this too much, so I would probably have to switch over. All right, we're gonna let that dry, and let's play with some paper. Let's do something with paper while I'm doing this. So part of my plan for, because they have some paintings and stuff to make, so part of my plan for that was to print out like portraits of the Addams, maybe like a painting of a haunted house or something like that. And but I don't have a color printer anymore, so that one I'll have to actually go get printed, which isn't a problem. But yeah, like this one, you'll see it. I made some notes, look, for some preparation here. We could make the stool because that deals with some fabric. Anyway, so this easel with the photo picture painting on it, I was thinking a portrait of Uncle Fester would be funny to put there. So stuff like that. I kind of wanted a color portrait, but it's more like just because I want the sepia tone, the dirt and stuff. Same with this, but like, see the little clock there? I can replace that with maybe a picture of Pugsley or Wednesday or something. Gomez could be this one. Just reading all my notes off. Isn't that enchanting? I said I wanted to do the floor mat, so let's do that next. And then I can glue that onto the floor. Yes. So we will put that together and let the glue dry on that, and then we'll come back to the shelves, paint the other side, come back to the mat, distress that a little bit, and then hopefully go back to the shelves and glue those. That's kind of my process. I go back and forth, just so I'm not like sitting here twiddling my thumbs, my sausage thumbs, while this is drying. I try to be a little bit efficient, just a little bit. All right, so we are looking for, we want a paper cut M3 and then the khaki rope. So, come look at the box of treats. I saw the rope. There's the rope right there. Very nice, very easy. We like this. And then I think the paper cutout they're talking about is back here. Yeah, maybe. Ah, right there, I think. Yep, this one. It's kind of cool that they included cardboard, like paper cardboardy type paper for the boxes and stuff. I've not done a kit that had that before, but that's cool. I'll keep that in mind if I ever need to make some cardboard boxes for something. Okay. Right. So I just got to get set up to cut that out. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and use my little teeny tiny curved scissors. I feel like this light is like really harsh on this. Let me adjust that. I don't know if that's any better. I feel like that's maybe a bit better. Well, if anybody cares, you can let me know. I will adjust as necessary. All right. I've made so many of these little kits. I keep saying that I need to like show them on stream at some point. And then I keep forgetting to grab them. And I don't want to stand up because I'm in shorts and nobody needs to see that. Maybe in a minute I'll take a break and I'll show you the other ones I've done. I did another customization. Yeah, this lighting. Maybe this way. Let's try that. I think that's a little bit better. Okay, so we need 350 millimeters, which I think is 35 centimeters. Let's get out my ruler. Let's see. Because each centimeter is 10 millimeters, so yeah, I think it's 35. 14, 15. And then 30. And then 5. There we go. I'm not going to be super duper precise about it. Okay. I'm going to put this back because I can tell you now, next time I need it, I'm not going to be able to find it. I am a notoriously messy person. I'm trying really hard to be a bit more organized and clean up after myself, so I thought I had glue in here. This kit includes glue. It actually includes a couple of glues. I like this one actually because it's kind of like a gel. So it stays pretty well. Like it really wants to stay. So I guess the idea is we're just gonna wrap this around all over the cardboard. Pretty self-explanatory. And I'm going to get my fingers full of glue, so hold please. I need my tweezers. Where are you? There you are. I found them. Alrighty. Dang it. Wrong hands. try not to be super duper precise with this stuff because you can spend hours doing that. And at some point, you just kind of have to keep going, you know? The nice thing about this glue, it kind of dries a little fast as well. All right, add some more. Spread that a little bit. And here we go into the spiral. Everybody, hold on to your hats. This is going to get exciting. Look at this. Maybe that's a little bit better. Not precise, but that's okay. Not looking for perfect. I'm looking for serviceable. I had the tweezer or the toothpick in my hand. I like a goob. But I'm a little bit short. But guess what? Watch and learn from the make it up as you go Duchess. I wouldn't say I'm the best at it, but I can do it if needs be. All right. Dang it, I put it away. See, this is why I don't put things away. I'm gonna need this frickin' ribbon again. All right, let's look at that. We've got a rug. See, I like making things that have real world texture in them. So this is serviceable. I think that's why I chose the wood boards and burlap and stuff. Water break. Okay. All right, let's check the shelving now that this is drying. And I think, yeah, I think these are good to paint. What about this? That could use a second coat. This glue over here. Scissors, measuring thing, go over there, a glue. All right, better. All right. I realize I have my chat box up on my screen, but nothing's going through. So, all right, much better. Yeah, I think I'm going to do one more coat on the top one and then paint the other side of the bottom one. And quite honestly, I don't know if I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm not going to do a second coat on the insides of these, just to save some time. One coat. I see. I'm like, I'm not worried about this being too opaque. And I add a frickin' third coat. I exhaust myself sometimes. Dang good enough. Very nice. We're gonna let that dry. And this should ideally dry, but honestly, I don't really care that much. It is but a minor detail in the entirety of this diorama. Miniature, whatever. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be streaming a bit more often this month. Well, just in general, but especially this month, because I want to finish this before October. The reason is I have a very exciting project planned to stream in October. And I will show you what I'm going to be working with and what I'm going to do to it. And I'm really excited, and I want to start like yesterday, but I have to be patient, and it does give me time to actually make up some plans and stuff, actual plans, and have things ready. And it shouldn't, I don't know, I would hope it doesn't take too much time, not as much as this thing, but yeah, so I will show you exactly what's happening in just a minute when I'm done with these, which is soon. I'm thinking these probably need a second coat on this side because they're the brackets for the shelf, so they're probably going to be a bit more visible. So that's okay. That's okay. All right. Nice. Okay. See how efficient we are? I'm never not doing something. Very proud of myself. Let's clean this up a little bit. Let these dry. And we're back to the rug. I'm pretty sure the glue has dried. So I think what I'm going to do I have some oil wash. Okay, let's try that. Okay. also have this gross stuff that I could reconstitute with some water. It works. It'll stay. It's acrylic. I'm not the purist of, I don't know. I just use whatever I have. Okay. Fingers crossed. Okay. That worked, everybody. Superstition is real. Yes. Yes, yes. I like that. It won't really stand out, I don't think, on the floor over here. Let's try. Let's try it out, shall we? Come on now. See, it kind of blends in a little bit, but I think it still looks good. Yes. Have a fly in here. Go away, man. So they don't tell you to put it in just yet, but whatever. I'm gonna do whatever I want. It does tell you to put it in eventually, so that's what we're gonna do. Unless, what if the tentacles or vines or whatever I'm gonna put in here, what if they like kind of come under the rug so I could bend it a little bit? Yes. Okay. I'm kind of thinking that I should probably do the vines and all that sort of stuff sooner rather than later with this thing, for sure. So like I said, there is so much stuff. All right, let me show you. This stuff's still drying. Let me show you what I've got planned for October. Ta-da! It's a clown. He's got a porcelain head. And he sits on a drum. But even better, he is a music box. I don't know if you can hear it. Creepy, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a little makeover. I'm going to give him a new outfit, and I'm going to give him a mask with a very ghoulish smile on it. I'm going to give him 3 tufts of hair in unusual colors. He's going to be carrying a bag with his juggling pins in them, and I thought there was like a body part in there at some point. But then underneath his mask, I am going to include the full gory details of Twisty the Clown from American Horror Story Freak Show. That's my favorite one of those series. Yeah, so that's what's happening. I'm really looking forward to it. I think he's kind of perfect for that. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but we'll figure it out. That's going to be playing creepily in the background for a little bit. So anyway, I'm really excited about that. That will be starting in October. So that's why I need to get this finished sooner rather than later. So much to do. No time at all. All right, these should be more or less dry. Oh noes. Okay. Water break again. Okay, we've got our desktop, our shelf brackets, and our shelf. This is still a little wet. Okay, well, let's move on then. We're gonna allow that to dry, and let's do something else. That's what this is all about, you know? I'm just making this stuff like I would if I was doing it just by myself instead of with you lovely people. This stool right here, I wanted to use some dark fabric, which I have. It's just hard to get to. That's what I'm talking about when I say I'm not really prepared. When am I ever? But I can do the wheel, the window frame, maybe the cabinet. That would be cute. Or maybe I should start in on some plants. So we've got a cute suitcase with flowers in it right here. A storage box. Paper bag, a water pipe. Oh, apparently I was supposed to keep the paintbrush. Oh wait, no, that's, oh, I see. Okay, there's an actual toothpick. I thought they were having me make something out of the blue paintbrush that they include. So this would be fun. Look at this palette. So this palette is created on a transparent sheet, and I'm guessing that it's a paper cut, which it is. That's lame. Why don't we just make the actual paint glop on there? I think I'm still going to use the paper cutout as the base, but I think I'm going to add real paint to it. Let's do that. It's time to dig into our magical box of DIY goodness, miniature goodness. Excuse me, light. Okay. I'm looking for the transparent sheet, which is in here somewhere because I used it previously. See the amount of stuff they pack in here for you? That's why they cost like some money. Not a ton, not a lot. There it is, but enough, you know. All right, here's the transparent sheet. And the cutout, I believe, is in the instruction booklet itself. Wait. Oh, it's a separate thing. Sometimes the paper cutouts are in the instruction booklet as well, but I think in this one it's an actual separate thing. If I had more room, I'd probably just lay all this stuff out, but I don't have a lot of room, so that's the breaks. Here we go. Here we are. This paper cut right here. What did I do with my scissors? There they are. Whoop. I'm just going to cut the chunk out so then I don't have to awkwardly play with this large piece of paper. Just for a near uncomfortable moment. See, now we're done. That wasn't so bad, was it? All right. Again, this lighting, man. It's not good. much dislike paper cutouts. They are tedious. Then I'm just going to use a toothpick to just... Ow! Watch me injure myself. That's what we're all about. Alright. And then I'm gonna actually embiggen that hole. Yes. Now to glue. Fascinating, isn't it? Just lay that down. All right. The only downside to this glue is it is very stringy. All right. So we're just gluing it to this transparent sheet. And you can see what an awesome gluing job I did. I don't know if you can actually see it. Someday I'll actually figure out this camera setup, you know. But I can see that, like, do you see the top bit right there? That does not have the glue, but the rest of it does. I'll fix that later in post. Thankfully, this cuts very well with scissors. May or may not hear my dog snuffling at the door. Not that I'm gonna let him in. He doesn't deserve that. It's kind of a pest, actually. I do eventually want to get like a pet cam and invite him in. To be viewed, because he really is adorable. He does need the attention because he drives me nuts in the best way. Ugh, glue strings are still all over my hands. Okay, I need a pokey thing. I'm not using the toothpick again. My pokey thing's right there. Yes. Oh, pokey thing, please come to my aid. There we go. Even though it's not going to be seen by anyone but me, it really satisfies me greatly that there's an actual thumb hole in this. It makes me happy. Okay. Now for the paint. But first, clean up all the little messes so I don't lose shit. Please hold while I grab some paint. You know what I realized? It should be varying shades of gray. That's what the easel should look like. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I've got some white, titanium white, and my cheap Amsterdam acrylic that I just squirted here. Right here. Alright. I feel like this song has played like 5 or 6 times. I like it, but okay. I am going to use a toothpick though for this. So first I'm going to use a toothpick to just hold it in place, maybe. Okay. Keep getting hair in my mouth. Alrighty. Maybe I need something bigger than a toothpick. So just gonna spread this all over where the color is, because color, we don't know her. I think I'm funny. So I'm trying to get a little bit of, you see how it's kind of gooped up there? Dang it. Tape stuck in my elbow. Yes. Okay, maybe a little bit more. So this will actually probably take overnight to dry, or maybe a little bit longer. All right, we need a slightly, I need more than that. Come on now. I need a slightly, first of all, I need a better camera. But I need a slightly darker, lighter shade of black. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm having a very difficult time speaking right now. Actually, you know what I should do? I should just glomp it on here and just mix it here. That's what I should do. Yes. And show it like mid-mix. Maybe some actual gray. That's too much, of course. Oh, I'm so smart, look at me. Shade of almost black. I mean, you can see the color underneath it a little bit. Maybe not so well, but definitely need a bit more tufts of white. Trying to say it like Bob Ross. Tufts of white. Because we want the white and the black together. Like that. Can you see? Can you see it a little bit? All right, and then some more black. Here, I want more like, I really want it 3D. Whenever I hear the word 3D, I always think about the Swedish Chef in the Muppets Take Manhattan. Oh, I'm popping the poppin' corn, it's 3D. Because he, at some point, is working in a movie theater making popcorn. Anyway, so there we go. I think I'm done with that. That was fun. That was easy. We got enough tufts coats of paint, so it's a bit 3D. So we're gonna let that dry for however long it needs. The next time I'm back on stream, um, it will be perfectly dry and ready to do whatever with. Or something. Okay. I'm gonna put that over here safe to dry. I'm returning the paint back to its place. And let's glue these son of bitches. Some son of bitches. Alright. So, this was the desk. And that was the... No. That's the desk, and this is the shelf for some reason. Oh, it goes in a corner. Am I missing a piece? I better not be. Because, I'm not going to be very happy about that. Just the two. But it is... Okay, cool. I'm capable of that right now. Very capable. Do the... I think this one will be slightly easier. Let's do that one first. Stringy glue. Right, so they're going to be placed this way. So, like, trying to, like, line it up with the directions because I'm... Oh, no! I said I'd put my easel in a safe spot, and it wasn't safe. Not from the booklet. Let me put it off my desk. We're going to put you right here. There we go. All right, so back to this. You want one to go here, and then the other one, where'd it go? Ha. To go here. Easy enough. Like I said, capable. I think I put too much glue on it, but I don't actually care because no one's going to see it. There is a time and place to be perfect. Although, I do spend an awful lot of time trying to make stuff like this line up pretty perfectly. I always figure it's like got something to do with something down the line. You know, if I was smart, I'd use my tweezers. I always feel like I shake too much, though, when I use them. Because for some reason, my hands are always kind of shaky. Not tonight, though. Right. Easy peasy, right? Oh, I hate that I said that. Somebody shut me up. All right, this one seems pretty easy as well. It's just a matter of getting them somewhat even on either side. So, I'm not... Let's see. I kind of feel like maybe I should measure it, but... I think that looks pretty good. Yes, yes, ma'am. It does. Not gonna lie, glue smells kind of good. A little sweet, which is why I'm not gonna eat it. Not that I would. I think that's somewhat straight. Easy. Beautiful. That's a shelf, guys. That's a shelf. I have like a whole hour left in my plan here. But I think I'm going to take a little snack break. And I will come back with something. Maybe I'll make that stool. I'll get some fabric ready and I'll make that. I think that would be fun. And then that should probably be the extent of it for tonight. I'll probably be streaming again maybe this weekend. I would like to stream during the week. Sorry. During the week. But yeah, I don't really know. I kind of have to do this when I can do this, you know? So yeah, I will be back. Thank y'all for watching. Those of you who've stuck around. If you want to stick around, I'll be back in probably like 15-20 minutes or less, probably less. I'm gonna say 5 minutes. There we go. And yeah, if you want to stick around, go ahead. It's just gonna be more of this fun stuff. Thank you. Hello, hello, we are back. Thank you so much for sticking around. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I grabbed fabric, you guys, whilst I was gone. And I'm sorry if I'm munching. I need a little snack, okay? So, I use this for another one of my projects. It's a purple velvet with a giant something on there. Let's use this part. Jeez, what happened? Anyway, it's some purple velvet. I used it in my other customization kit thingy that I did. So this may or may not work because it is a little thick. But I know me, I want the velvet. I'm gonna make it work. Okay. So they want us to cut out a circle from one of that cardboard sheet that I was gushing over earlier. But I again, put away. So I think we need, there's said paper cut M10, that one right in the middle. Boo. Let me get out the big guns. Wait, big guns. And I'm just gonna get in there and cut it out. Okay. So, because this fabric is a lot thicker than what they provide, and they have you fold it over the cardboard. Do you see there? I'm not going to be able to do that exactly the way that they want me to. So I'm just going to make it up as I go along. It's called glue it down and then cut off the excess, quite honestly. All right, so we're just gonna use this little corner here, and what is this? Let's just cut that off. Why don't we? This is scrap, obviously. So we're just gonna go nuts. Nuts with the glue. Gonna keep pressing it down. Yes. All right. This velvet is super thick. Hey, the thing I used it in my, the thing that I used it for in the other DIY kit was a pillow, so it was a little easier to deal with. So I'm just gonna trim it here, and then I'm gonna have to make some darts, probably some big darts, so that it'll meet somewhat nicely. Or to be quite honest, I kind of wonder if I even need to fold this over at all. Yeah, let's do it. I want to be close to the recommended way of doing this as possible. So yeah, these are going to be teeny tiny. Uh-oh. I didn't want to do that. I messed up. Dang it. I would always mess up. I think I did this wrong. Very wrong. It's okay. It's my motto. It's okay. It is not. Sorry, but there is no such thing as a crafting emergency. It just isn't. I think this is how I wanted it to be, like that. So then when I fold it over, it all kind of meets in the middle. So let me change this to this. And let's start gluing and see what it does. Yikes. Yes. My plan works. More or less. Yeah, that looks good. See the edge? Yeah. Yay! Okay. See if I can remember what I was doing. How I did it. And we've got glue on there, so we'll just, yes. And the cool thing about how thick the velvet is, it will look like it's an actual cushion. That'll be really cool. Yes. Okay. Just gonna cut them all now that I kind of know what I'm doing. Yay! Alright. I'm excited about this. It's the small things. Just gonna cover all of it with glue. Probably didn't need to do the middle, but whatever. I missed a spot. I missed a section of the velvet there. That's okay. It's a little messy. It's a little messy. But what fun is crafting if you can't make a little bit of a mess? Am I right or am I right? I'm right. trim this up a little bit. Well, okay, so we've got a few ridges here, but oh well. Hopefully it won't bug me enough that I will have to redo it later. All right. Let's sweep this all up. And then we need we need a column. I'm guessing these things right here. Oops, sorry. I'm guessing these things right here. I need the wood piece right here. I already did the paper cut and the fabric. So we just need the little dowel thingies right here. Snacky time. Okay, so we're looking for bag 2, 2. I guess they're both in there. That's 2, 1. 2, 2. This one. Let me put this away. Okay, so we're looking for, I saw it earlier, this piece. And are they talking about a rod? What? A column. I don't see such a column in here. All right, so instructions are not helping. Let's go digging, I guess. Column. No, no column. Column. No, no column. How about here? Oh, wait. I think I see it. It's right here. This one. I think I'll need both. See, this is bag 5. That's what this says. And the instructions don't indicate such. How dare they confuse and trick me this way. All right. So we need to cut the column centrally, complete 4 pieces. And then we stick 3 of them in here. And there you go. Fun times will be had. Now, to make this easy on myself, as much as possible, I'm getting out my box of sharp things. So these might be, I don't know, maybe they'll be okay with maybe one of these blades. I have so many of these. For some reason, I just ended up with a ton of them. I don't know, but I don't know where the rest are, so. All right. And my cutter mat, which is right here. And these need to be cut in half. And they are a very awkward measurement. I bet you it's in centimeters. So we're there. Oh wow, it's even more awkward in centimeters. All right, well, it's guessing time. Guessing time. 7 done. So half is that. So I think it's right here. Looks right. Let's see how difficult this is going to be. even. They're even. Beautiful. All right. So half and then one. Okay. And this cuts pretty nicely, so. Yay. Put that there. Let's glue this. Glue. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I need to paint it. Guess what color? It's all black. Okay. By the way, I've been meaning to say that I am working on more videos, like YouTube videos, to put out. I have some projects coming up that I will be filming for a YouTube video. I won't be streaming. So there's a lot coming up. Whether or not I can execute it is kind of up in the air, quite frankly. But I'm not too worried about it. Because it'll get done. I showed you my idea for October streaming, and I also have an idea for December streaming. It involves customizing an advent calendar. I got this giant wooden, well, it's giant to me, but a giant wooden advent calendar at the Craft Warehouse, and it was like half off when I got it. And so I need to decorate it before Christmas. So now that I think about it, maybe I need to do that in November so I can actually do it in December. Or maybe December, that will be the first use of the advent calendar. We'll make it special. But you know, I definitely need to customize it to my particular liking, and I haven't quite figured out what that liking is. I've gone everywhere from like Stranger Things, where the little doors that you open, they're all part of the upside down, and then the top part, because it's house shaped. So it's house shaped, and you have a little triangle area in the attic, so to speak, where you can put miniatures and stuff, and then all the little doors are on the bottom. So I was thinking in the attic part of the house, that could be the right side up, you know, our world, and then the rest could be the upside down. I've also thought of like a Russian Christmas winter scene, because I'm very fond of the Russian culture, not the government, but the culture. And so yeah, I don't know, like Dead Moroz and Snegurочка, for instance, that's a pretty good fairy tale. And that would be fun to make a little miniature diorama somehow. Yeah. And then I have a really big project that is I'm gathering materials for. So this might be after Christmas it might come out, but I am really excited to start it, and I've had to postpone it for months and months and months. So yeah, so I am really excited to give that a go. Yeah, I don't really have anything else that I'm waiting on. We're just gonna wait for paint to dry, which is always fun. What else can I yammer on about? Not much, to be honest with you. I probably should have waited to glue this thing. Oh well. Why did I put that back? Come back here. So I think in the next stream that I do, I will probably work on some of the botanicals, namely the vine that I want coming out of the floor. But I need to figure out where all the furniture is going to be positioned, so it doesn't, get in the way of anything. So that requires forethought and planning, and so it might take me a hot minute, but next stream or the next, that will be what we do. And like I said, I'm gonna stream a little bit more often if I can. That's my hope and goal, just because I'd like to finish this entire kit on streaming. And we got to get to Twisty. So I would either subscribe to Twitch or subscribe to YouTube if you haven't already, and it'll all be on YouTube. That's my main platform. But yeah, check it out. It'll be awesome. But yeah. All right. My big project that I'm working on is themed. It's Return to Oz themed. So if you've never seen the movie Return to Oz, it's supposed to be a direct sequel to Wizard of Oz, and it's one of my favorite movies, Return to Oz. And so I've been wanting to do something from there, and so yeah, I've decided it's pretty big. It's a big project, and it involves Barbies. So I'm going to be making over a bunch of Barbies, and I'm going to do a little bit of woodworking, maybe some sculpting. Woodworking, not really woodworking, but like I'll be playing with wood. I'm going to be using something I found from the Goodwill bins. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of where all the stuff that they don't put in the stores are. They just kind of throw them in the bins, and they sell it by the pound. So it's a gold mine for craft projects and even supplies. I picked up, here, I'll show you. I picked up this entire Tester's paint thing, enamel paint. It was brand new, and yeah, it was really cool. So bins are where it's at for that, if you don't mind, combing through junk, literal junk and garbage. It's gross. You need gloves and a mask. But I get my stuff, I bring it home, I clean it with alcohol wipes and stuff, so I'm not living with filth, just garbage. Okay, so let's glue this. I'm not gluing the other side of it just because obviously nobody's gonna see it. But watch, you will see it because I'm a slob. All right, ooh, come on now. Oh, come on. Cool. Just gonna leave that there. There we go. Why is this like so difficult to just stick in there? gotta remember what I said about this glue. I love it. I prefer it. But look how stringy it is. So bad. Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely gonna do another coat, but you can see how it's like half painted and all the paint's worn off now. That's what happens when you craft with sausage fingers and you don't have the patience to wait. I mean, it's a live stream. It's not like I'm supposed to wait. All right. And oh, Billy, come on now. Just want to make sure it like sits right. I mean, come on now. It's gonna be it's gonna be hidden somewhere. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be glued down. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna mush this around a little bit. In a way, I like that it's half painted. This is why I like customizing things to look abandoned or creepy, because you don't necessarily have to be super careful. But I don't know, sometimes you can tell the difference between carelessness and, you know, purposefully making it look old and decrepit. Who decides what that looks like? It's all subjective. It's all subjective, baby. All right, look at that. That is so cute. Cute little stool. I think it does the job. Very nice. Ugh. All right. So, I think that is the last thing I'm going to tackle tonight. I'm getting tired. I obviously still haven't nailed down my schedule yet, but I will. And yeah, this is what I'll be doing. And as I figure out how Twitch works and YouTube, I'm using Streamlabs actually. So as soon as I can figure out how Streamlabs works, then I think I can what was I gonna say? Make this better. You know what I mean? All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.